Long time no see.
Long time no see.
Dak, just what was your reaction when Robert told you were going to start this week?
Yeah, excited, man. I think any opportunity you can get in this league is a good one, and I think more than anything, the love and care I have for these guys, especially this year for some reason, it's been challenging. I think everyone's felt that, but extremely excited to get back on the field with these guys.
Zach, there was the last couple of years we were talking to you a lot about boring football, right? And then now it seems like they want you to let it loose, cut it loose, go crazy. I mean, is it tough to break that mold of, okay, play passive, no, to now just if you see it, let it?
Yeah, I think it's being aggressively smart. I think that's the word I need. When you see it, let it rip. If defense makes a good play, they make a good play. But it's understanding when it's okay to make a mistake because you saw something, you let it rip, and something happens, something happens. But it's being aggressive and trusting. I think trust is the big word in there too. Trusting what you see, and just understanding sometimes there's going to be mistakes there, but majority of the time when you trust what you see, good things can happen.
Will you have a different approach this time?
A different approach? I'm going to have more fun.
Zach, has it been challenging going through getting benched like you did last year, getting put back in, getting benched again this year, getting put back in? Like, has that part of it been emotionally tough for you?
Well, it's definitely made me stronger, no doubt. And I understand the situations. As a quarterback, when the offense isn't doing well, like I've said to you guys before, like I get it. I do, and it's tough. We're all trying to find a way. We're all, at the end of the day, it's a business, right? We gotta score. We gotta win games, and I understand that. And I think it was harder on me in the past, and I think now I feel like I'm in a good spot mentally to just keep going and understand it's part of the game and appreciate that.
When we spoke to Robert on Monday afternoon, he said he had just got done meeting with you. You came into his office and said you want the ball. And can you just walk us through that, and why did you feel it necessary to go in and say that to him?
Yeah, I was already in there that morning. We were catching up on some other stuff, and the opportunity just kind of got brought up, and I told him I wanted the ball, and I appreciate him, and I think any opportunity is a good opportunity to take advantage of it.
Zach, there was a report, I'm sure you're aware of, on Monday that said you had expressed some reluctance about becoming the starter again. Is there any truth to that?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I love the guys in this locker room, and I would do anything. And I think anytime you have an opportunity to step on this field, you need to take advantage of it.
Did you feel the need to address the team at all about that? Because that report kind of was widespread on Monday.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, I've had support from those guys through this entire process. I think guys understand where we're at right now, and I've had backing, since day one, and that's why I love this team so much. And, they understand the struggles we've been going through, and, I think there can be a lot of respect shown to just keep fighting from everybody, and we're all going through the same thing. So.
What did Aaron tell you on Monday? What was his message?
Yeah, on Monday, me and Aaron talk every single day. There wasn't a message.
When the report came out that you were reluctant, what was his message to you?
Yeah, we didn't talk about that necessarily. Obviously, frustration between both of us, but it was really talking about the game plan coming up, how we can go out there and dominate, how he feels like he can put his spice of Aaron Rodgers on helping us win, and I always appreciate that too. And me asking him like, hey, the game plan this week, how can I take advantage of it? And if you see anything, let me know. Just both of us working together.
He was very angry that the report came out. Were you?
I think I was frustrated, obviously, but at the same time, this New York media, you understand that's part of it, and I can't say it's been the first time, we've dealt with it as a team and as a unit, and so it's definitely not a distraction for us going forward, and I think it's something we can put behind us, and I think the locker room is in a good spot, and everyone just wants to be good, and everyone wants to be great, and focus on this next week and see how we can get some wins here.
Is it possible you maybe in a conversation with someone in the building made an offhand comment that could have been construed as you being reluctant?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I believe, for whatever reason, that when things go bad like this. But I know this locker room and me have a great relationship, and I've never once said that to anybody in this locker room that I wouldn't want to play. And so that's why I think we have such a good backing is everybody knows I care about this team. Everyone knows I'm going to do everything I can for the guys in this locker room, no matter the situation.
Did you think that was it, that you were going to spend the rest of the year as the 3 or whatever it may be when it happened?
Well, one thing I've learned about being in the NFL is you can never assume anything week to week, right? You're literally going week to week, and I truly believe it's, maybe I'm not playing this week, but I got to stay ready to go, and if my opportunity comes, I can't wait to take advantage of it.
So what did you do those last 2-3 weeks when you weren't the guy?
Yeah, literally pretending like I was the starter, trying to take advantage of the game plan, stay dialed in on everything that was going on, taking the reps from behind, going out early into before the game, making sure I get throws in, just approaching it as if I'm the starter always.
So you didn't feel the need to just to clarify things with your teammates, like to say something to them as a group today or anything, just to clarify where your standing is?
No, absolutely not. I mean, those guys know how much love I have for them. I mean, there's not a doubt. I mean, this locker room understands where we're at right now, and I think they can see, I have no hesitation to play. I want to play for these guys, and I would do anything for these guys. I mean, they mean the world to me, how everyone shows up every single day ready to battle, and so that's what I would do for them any time of the day.
You say expect the unexpected type of thing, but is the yo-yoing back and forth, does that affect you at all?
I don't think it does. Like I said, I really truly think it's made me stronger. Is it frustrating? Of course, but I need to play better, and that starts with me. And I understand that, there's always things to work on. So how can you complain when you can watch the film and see mistakes you have? You need to be able to say, okay, I need to keep working on getting better, and whatever it is, how do I focus on that?
Zach, when they went to Tim a couple weeks ago, did you have any conversations with upper management or guys on staff about your future with the team in 2024 and beyond?
I haven't, and I really think it's just because it's a thing you talk about later, once the season's over. My focus is on what we have going on right now, and at the time, with Tim stepping in there, it was helping Tim be the best player that he could be, and, like I said, whether I'm on the field or not, truly helping the team get wins and helping everyone be the best that we can be.
Robert said these final 5 weeks are yours. He's not going to make another change, anything like that. There's no plans to make another change. Do you view these final 5 weeks as an audition in a way to show that you are a starting quarterback in the NFL and should be a starting quarterback in the NFL?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I think anytime you have an opportunity, you're putting on for every team in the league. Whether that's here in New York or anywhere. I mean, it's not my option to choose what happens, right? But I do have the opportunity to control what happens on the field, at least from my play and my decision making. And so, I really think the focus is just going out there and playing the best I can. I don't think I need to think of it as, if I do this, then maybe someone will give me a chance or maybe the Jets will keep. It doesn't matter, it really doesn't. I'm out there to help this team win, to focus on competing, because that's what I love to do, and I love spending time with these guys in the locker room every single day, and so that's where my focus will be.
Robert had said all along that he felt like you were the best option, and I'm sure you felt that way too. So going through these past few weeks, how did you manage that without feeling kind of like you got a raw deal? And you said before that you weren't being scapegoated, but how do you not feel that way, knowing that now, I guess?
Yeah, I think, like I kind of said, when you're not scoring and not moving the ball, it makes you question and just, how can I be better? And I'm pointing at myself first. I'm not sitting here saying, Coach Sala, what are you doing? I'm sitting here thinking to myself, what could I have done to help us be better? How could I not have helped us score more or move the ball better? So I understand the situation. As a coach, you're just trying to help us win too. We all have the intentions of helping this team move the ball and score points, and we haven't been doing that. So, like I said, I understand it, but all I can do is keep doing my job and working hard and trying to just improve every week.
Do you think you got anything out of the last 2 weeks from watching? That was a story. I think your rookie year, they said,
right,
when you got hurt, I'll help him. Did you get anything out of the last 2 weeks?
I think
sitting back and watching.
I think always sitting, obviously playing, you get more out of it, but always sitting and watching football in general, watching situations, there's always learning points, whether it's practice games, doesn't matter. I think anytime you're locked in, you hear a call, you can see the defense, there's always learning points, and you need to always be taking advantage of those.
Zach, is there any part of you now that you're back in the lineup, and I mean this constructively, are you pissed off at all? Like, are you playing with a little extra chip on your shoulder, a little annoyed at the way things have gone? I mean, again, not recklessly, right, but almost like as a component, as a positive.
Yeah, I think it's a mix of both. Like I said to you guys, I'm going to have more fun than I've ever had in a professional way. At the same time, of course, there's a chip of just feeling like I need to prove something, feeling like this team needs to prove something, this offense needs to prove something. And I think it can be constructive, just like you said. I think everyone wants to show that, and I think the offense has that mindset. It doesn't matter where we're at right now as a team, but it all matters about how we finish and how we approach this next week. And so the same thing goes with me too, making sure I handle it all the right way. And yes, having a chip on my shoulder, but trying to enjoy it at the same time.
Thanks, Zach.
Yep. Thanks, guys.